Hi Hari, how are you?
Sir,
Yeah, I can hear you. Just tell me how's the exam? How was it?
sir, it was good, sir.
Good. Okay. So you solved problems based on circles.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So we have like three more conic sections to deal with. First one is parabola. We try to have some definition of parabola, but again, I'll start from the beginning. Okay. Okay. So I'll start sharing my screen. Let me know if you guys are able to see. Can you see the screen?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So, conic section. All right. See, we had definition of conic section, but let me start it again. I think there were few confusions about parabola in previous class. Okay, so I'll start parabola. Okay. See, before we go deep into parabola, let's try to understand what conic section exactly is. Okay, because parabola is a part of conic section. Okay, it's a part of conic section. Conic section simply means, what is conic section? What do you mean by conic section? It's a section of a cone or 2D figure or 2D part of a cone. 2D section of a cone. Okay. Now, see, cones can be sliced into different manner. It can be sliced like we saw the definition of circle. In that, what we are doing, we are slice. Suppose let's say this is a cone. Let's rotate it a little bit. Suppose let's say this is a cone and we are slicing it from here. Not like this. Okay, we can slice like this as well, but just give me a moment, okay? Somehow I'm not able to get this diagram. Yeah. Okay. So just imagine we slice the cone in something in this manner. Okay, on this plane, we are slicing this cone. Okay, so this is a slice that we are getting. And if we are slicing it at 90 degree, so what we are getting a section which is circular. Okay, so that time we are getting a circle in a parabola. Okay, so when the slicing, that means this angle, if this angle is 90 degree, then we get circle. Okay. Now, if the same angle, suppose if we slice it in some different manner, let's say like this. Something like this. Okay. So if you slice it like this, the section that we are going to get will be the section of a parabola. If this angle, this is the angle of cone, let's say alpha is the angle of cone, and the angle that it slice the cone. Okay, so this angle is beta. Okay, so if alpha is equal to beta, that time we call it parabola, right? Isn't it? Okay, and also we have seen if alpha is lesser than or greater than, so these are some of the definitions of para in. So in conic section we have how many sections? See, if alpha is, let's say it is lesser than beta and lesser than 90 degrees. So this type of section is called ellipse. Okay. And if beta is greater than 0 but lesser than alpha, so this type of section is called hyperbola. Okay. So these are called conic section. That means it's a part of a cone. Okay. Conic section. Now, any conic section, whatever conic section we get, we have a particular definition of it. Okay. I'm sorry. So any conic section, it can be defined as it's a locus of a point which moves in a plane. Okay. So conic section, let me write the definition. It is a locus of a point which moves in a plane. So we are talking about XY plane here. So that its distance from a fixed point is in a constant ratio. Okay, and that ratio is called eccentricity, but we'll see that. Okay. And further, from where to its perpendicular distance from a straight line. Okay, too many words, right? So let's try to understand it using the diagram. Suppose you have any straight line like this, and randomly you have a point here. Okay, so you have a point, you have a straight line. Now, this point S, let's say this point is S. Okay, and this line, and see, what is the definition of a conic section? That it's a point which moves in a plane. So let's say this is XY plane. Okay, XY plane, we are drawing everything in XY plane so that its distance from a fixed point. So this fixed point is S. Okay, so this is the fixed point and the point is moving. So some point, let's say P. Okay, this some point P is now its distance from this line, perpendicular distance. So if you draw a perpendicular from P to this line, so this is the perpendicular, okay, on this line, let's say M. Okay, now if you draw join PS, so conic section is always the ratio of these two distance is constant. That means PS upon PM is always a constant. Okay, so if PS upon PM, see this S point is fixed. Okay, S point is fixed and this straight line is also fixed. Okay, so it can be some straight line, we don't know about this as of now. So there is a point randomly on XY plane and the point is moving. This point P is moving. Okay, understand this. This point P keeps on moving. Okay, it depends upon how it moves. Or it can move in a circle, it can move in some way, we don't know. But if the ratio of PS, this and this, PS to PM is a constant, then we can say that it's a conic section. So it is a conic section. And this ratio is also called eccentricity, E. Okay. It is called E, eccentricity of, we'll see that later. Okay, PS upon PM is equal to constant. And this fixed point is called focus. So this is valid for all types of conic sections, for circle, for what else we have? for parabola, for ellipse, for hyperbola, all so all are conic sections. So we all say this rule will be followed everywhere. Now this straight line is called directrix. Okay, directrix. This straight line is called directrix, and this fixed point is called focus. Now it depends how P moves. Okay, if PS upon PM is equal to 1, okay, then it is called, what is it called? Anyone? It is called parabola. Okay, when PS upon PM is equal to 1, that means if PS, that means PS is equal to PM. So whenever this happens, this section will be called parabola. Okay, so for parabola, because 1 is also a constant, right? We know that PS upon PM should be a constant. So when PS is equal to, that means when this length is equal to this length, then we call it a parabola. The locus of this point P, wherever this point P can move, it will be moving only on parabola. So let me write it here, IE, that means P will trace a parabola. Okay, understood? Is it clear to you? Understood the meaning of conic section? It's a part of a cone, 2D part of a cone. Okay, it's a section, and the ratio of this PS and PM is always a constant. Okay, and this line is called directrix. This line is called directrix, and the fixed point is called focus. Okay, now let's jump to parabola, directly to parabola, because that is our first conic section. Okay, there are other things that how the general equation of any conic section, which we are not going to discuss because it's not there in your syllabus. That means there will be only one equation from which you can define parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, and circle, everything. So let's not discuss that. Let's discuss only parabola. Okay, so we already have the definition. Let me draw a parabola. I'll try to draw a parabola. Okay, so let's say some terminologies. First, understand the terminology related to a parabola. Okay. Okay. See, now let's say this is the directrix. This line is the directrix. Okay, this line is directrix. Okay, let's say this is the axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Let me change. Can I change the color? No. Okay. So this is y-axis, and of course this is x-axis. So this is y. This is x. Okay. Now some terminologies related to parabola. So let's say this is the focus F, or usually we write S for focus. It is A, 0. Okay, because it is on the x-axis. It may not be A, 0. We are just trying to understand some of the, this terminologies. So let's use this equation. Now this point is called vertex of parabola. All right. Now, if you draw any line, according to the definition, you draw any line from this point S to here, let's say here, and a perpendicular line from here to here. Okay. So if this is M, this is, let's say, that point P, and this point is S. So the ratio PS upon PM is equal to 1. It should always be equal to 1. Okay, that means the eccentricity of parabola is 1. Okay, so PS should always be equal to PM. Then only it will trace a parabola. Otherwise, it will be some other section. Okay, it has to be constant to trace a particular. Okay, now this length, the distance of the now see any point you take on this parabola, let's say this point P. So P can be defined using X comma Y. So the distance PS is called focal distance. Focal distance. Okay, PS is your focal distance. Understood? There is of, like in circle, in case of circle, if this is the center of circle, but in case of other conic section, we have focus, right? Now in circle, this is called chord, right? This is called chord. In case of parabola also, we have chords. Like if you draw a straight line from this point to this point anywhere, so this is called a chord. Okay, so let's say let's name it A B. So AB is a chord, some chord. We don't know about this chord, the equations and other things we don't know. Now the chord can pass through the focus also, right? So there can be a line which can pass through the focus, right? So let's draw that. Okay, now this line is passing. So let's say this line is CD. Okay, so CD will be called focal chord because it is passing through focus. Is focal chord. Okay, CD will be called focal chord. Understood? Now see the chord right now, it is not making it is elevated at some angle, right? This chord is at some angle. But if that angle becomes 90 degrees, suppose there is a chord from this point to this, okay? Now this angle is 90 degree. Let's name it EF. So EF will be called double ordinate. Okay. Understood? Why double ordinate? Because it makes 90 degree angle. It makes 90. EF makes 9. EF is also a chord. Also a chord. Of course, it is a chord, but it is called double ordinate because it makes 90 degree. Now this can also pass through the focus, right? This can also pass through focus. So when it passes through focus, it is called latus rectum. Okay. So it is passing through focus. So this makes angle. Let me erase this part. So this is making, let's name it GH. Sorry. So this also makes 90 degrees. So GH, let me write, GH is a chord passing through focus. So it is called focal chord, and makes 90° with the axis of parabola. Okay, so if it is making 90° with the axis of parabola, okay, so here in this case, x-axis is the axis of parabola. So axis is the line, okay, let me write. Axis is the line that pass through vertex and the focus. Okay, so axis, let me write the definition of axis of parabola or any conic section. Okay, conic section, line passing through the vertex and focus is called axis. Now it makes this line GH. See, GH makes 90° and it also passing through the focus S. Okay, passing through focus, which is S. That's why it is also called focal chord and double ordinate. So this is a double ordinate because it makes 90°. So it is a double ordinate. Okay, so this type of double ordinate which passes through focus is called latus rectum. Okay, I think that's the spelling. Yeah. Okay, so latus rectum is a line, or you can say is a focal chord which makes 90° with the axis of parabola. Okay, so let's write the definition of latus rectum. See how many ways we can define it. We can write it. It's a chord. It's a focal chord which makes 90° with the axis of parabola. Also, we can define as, you can also write, or it is a double ordinate. It is the double ordinate. It is the double ordinate which passes through the focus of parabola. Understood all the definitions? Huh? Any doubt here so far? So these are the terminologies related to a parabola. Okay, this is the simplest parabola that I have taken here. This line is called directrix. Of course, I forgot. This line is directrix and it's a straight line. So its equation will be, we can write ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is a general equation of directrix. Okay, now we have to find value of a, b, and c, or it will be given in the problem. For a simplest, so okay, we will discuss it more. So write down also, for parabola, eccentricity is always 1. Can you see the screen? Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. See, write down for parabola, eccentricity E that we have discussed as PS upon P, ES PS upon PM eccentricity. Okay. Eccentricity is always equal to 1 for parabola. Okay, just see the definition once, and you can ask me what is that, what things are these, and we will discuss more about the equations and all. These are just terminologies related to a parabola. Just see it once and let me know. Clear? Huh? Is it clear? Ashwin, Mitran, Shrikruti. Okay. Now we will go a little bit more into equations of parabola. Okay. See, in previous class, we had discussed 4 types of parabola, right? Y square is equal to 4x, or y x square is equal to 4ay, like that, right? So again, we are going to see some of the definitions and the equation of lattice rectum and all. Okay. Is the terminology is clear to all? Because that we are going to use a lot. Huh? No, nothing. Okay. See, for number 1, for a parabola, y square is equal to 4ax. Let's discuss this parabola. Okay. So again, first we have to draw the axis. And let's draw the parabola. Okay, so this parabola, this is y-axis and this is x-axis. So if you just draw a simple function, y square is equal to 4ax, you will trace this path. Okay, this is y square is equal to 4ax. We don't know the value of a as of now. Okay, but now I said that this point is the vertex of parabola. So this, let's say this point is a, which is 0, 0, right? So for this vertex, this is the vertex. Vertex is at origin. Okay, where is the focus? Focus is at a comma 0. S a 0. Okay, what is the equation of directrix? Now directrix, see, directrix is a perpendicular distance, right, from this line. That means if you draw any line from here, from focus to focus on this parabola. So let's say this is point P. Okay, this point here is P. Now if you draw a line perpendicular from here, from this point P, okay, it should, if it is a perpendicular line on some line, that line is called directrix. Okay, let's say this is M. Okay, this line is called directrix. So, and this should be 90 degrees. So PS is equal to PM. Now just this point P, it will move here. This point P is tracing this parabola, right? So at particular time, point P will be here also at point A, right? That means this length and this length should be equal. That's what we are discussing. PS is equal to PM, because point P will move somewhere here. Okay, so if this is S A comma 0, this will be, the directrix will be, this point will be minus A 0. Okay, so equation of directrix will become X plus A is equal to 0. So this is equation of directrix. Okay, is that clear or any doubt here? Tell me. Now, what is the axis of parabola? X-axis is the axis of parabola in this case. So we are only discussing about this parabola. Okay, we are not discussing any other parabola, just this parabola. So for this case, x-axis is the axis of parabola. So axis is x-axis. Okay. Now, what is latus rectum? What is latus rectum? Anyone? See the definition here. From this diagram, which one is latus rectum? Hari? Hari, which one is latus rectum? Okay, see, latus rectum, it's a focal chord. Okay, so you have to draw a line through the focus. So if you draw a line through the focus, which is perpendicular on the axis, that is called your latus rectum. So this is your latus rectum. That means it will make 90 degree. Okay, so this line is latus rectum. What will be equation of latus rectum? X minus A will, because it is passing through A0 and it is perpendicular, right? So equation of latus rectum will be X is equal to A, or X minus A is equal to 0. Whatever you feel comfortable. Now you see latus rectum and directrix. What's the distance between latus rectum and directrix? See, how much is the distance from here to here? Anyone? See, from here to here it is A. From here to here also it is A. So this will be 2A, 2 times of A. What is the length of latus rectum? See, this point is A comma 0. Now what will be this point? See, the y coordinate we don't know, but the x coordinate we already know. X coordinate is A, right? And y coordinate we don't know, something, let's say y1. Okay, here also, sorry, this is minus A because it is in the downward side. Here this is A. No, sorry, my mistake. This is x distance is A, y is y1. And this is also A comma y2. Okay, now we need to find y1 and y2. So let's say this is point X and this is point Y. Now point X and point Y both satisfies the point X, which is A comma y2, and point Y, which is A comma y1, both satisfy the latus rectum, or sorry, the parabola. Okay. Now, if both satisfy parabola y square is equal to 4ax, so we can plug the values of x and y here. So if you put x, so y2 will be, y2 square will be equal to 4a into a. That means 4a square. So y2, how much you are getting? Y2 can be equal to 2a plus or minus. Similarly, y1 also you will get plus or minus 2a. That means if y1, if y1 is equal to 2a because it is in the positive y side, positive y axis. So y2 is equal to minus 2a, negative y axis, right? So this point y will become a comma minus 2a, and this will become a comma 2a. So ends of lattice rectum, let me write. Ends of lattice rectum will be a comma 2a and a comma minus 2a. For parabola, y square is equal to 4ax. Understand, we are discussing about that parabola. So the length of lattice rectum will be equal to 2a plus 2a, that will be equal to 4 times of a. Okay, so length of lattice rectum is 4a. Understood? So that's about y square is equal to 4ax. Can you find the same for the parabola, second parabola, y square is equal to minus 4ax? Can you do that? Okay, before you do that, are you able to understand or not? Please tell me. Huh?
Sir, can you show previous slide?
Yeah, okay. Previous slide. Yes. Just tell me, ask me.
Sir, I want.
Yeah, Kruti, tell me. You can write down if you are not able, your mic is not clear. So you can chat. Hari, is it clear? Did you understood Hari, Raghav and Hari, Haran? Both. Mitran. Shri Kruti, you were asking something. Please ask me.
Sir, can you hear me now properly?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please tell me.
Sir, no, sir, I wanted to copy that. That's why I asked.
Okay, you just copy it and let me know if you are not able to understand any point, because we will be discussing about general parabola. Because parabola, see, it cannot be like always on this axis, right? Parabola can be here also. It can be here also. It can be here somewhere. It can be, right? So we will also have the general equation of parabola, but for understanding, we are discussing only about y square is equal to 4ax, because this parabola is easy to understand. Okay. Yes, Hari, do you have any doubt? Okay, let's solve a problem based on this first. Write down, find the coordinate of, see, you are given a parabola y square is equal to 8x. Okay, you are given this parabola. Find vertex, focus, coordinates. That means you have to find coordinates of these points, of course. Vertex, you have to find coordinates. Ends, okay, no need to find ends. Length of lattice rectum. Okay, and so this is third. 1, 2, 3, fourth one. What else? Directrix. Find out equation of directrix, of course. Find out fast. See, you don't actually need any formula if you can understand the parabola. Whenever you are trying to memorize any formula in mathematics, it will be very dangerous. I'm telling you, because you will forget it, definitely. Don't try to memorize any formulas. Try to understand the concept behind it. Okay, what diagrams we are calling, or what type of figure we are calling parabola. Okay. So first you can draw this parabola. Okay, draw the parabola. Okay. Because these are our axes, x and y. Now, if you draw this one, what you will get? What you will get? A parabola that passing through origin. A parabola which is passing through origin you will get, of course. And its focus is always, what is its focus? We know a comma 0. If y square is equal to 4ax. Now, if you compare this equation number 1 and equation number 2, you can find the value of a. So what is the value of a?
2, sir.
A is equal to 2,
2, sir.
right? That means you got the focus, isn't it?
Yes,
2,
sir.
comma 0. This is your focus. Very good. Now, this is the focus. All right. So S, you have got S. Now, what is the vertex? Vertex is this point, the origin, right? 0, 0. See, it will be origin unless until we add something here. So we are not adding anything. So parabola is always the vertex is origin. Okay. Now what next? Focus. Focus you have already got. Vertex you have got. Directrix. What will be the directrix? See, directrix will pass through point. See, this length should be equal. If this length is this length L, directrix should be at a length L from here, right?
Sir, it's minus.
So directrix will pass from here somewhere, right? So now this L, the value of L you already know. Okay, what is L? So this point is going to be -2, 0. So see, it's a line perpendicular on x-axis, right? It's a line, directrix is a line perpendicular on x-axis in this case. So what will be its equation? X is equal to -2 or x plus 2 is equal to 0 is the directrix. Okay. Now latus rectum is the double ordinate or the chord, focal chord, which is 90 degrees. So this is your latus rectum. Okay, with this means it is 90 degrees. And we have already seen that this coordinate, what will be the coordinate? This will be 2 into 2a, that means 2, 4, and this will be 2, -4. That are, these are the ends of latus rectum for this parabola. See here, a you have already got. So what will be the length of latus rectum? (4a). You can use the distance formula if you are not comfortable directly writing. So 4 times of a is how much? 8 unit. Okay, so the length of latus rectum is 8 unit. Understood? It is simple, no? It is simple, isn't it? Okay, solve one more problem. We are solving NCERT problem only. So you are given a parabola, x square is equal to -9y. Okay, x square is equal to -9y. Find focus, coordinate, of course, coordinate of focus, latus rectum, length of latus rectum, and equation of directrix. Find out. Now, what type of parabola is this? See, this is a parabola. Again, try to understand. You just simply need to plot this function. So this is a parabola which looks something like this. Okay, this is this type of parabola. Now everything is same, but it will shift. Instead of x, you will be writing y. So this is y, this is x. Now this parabola is x square is equal to minus 9y. So the directrix will be here. The focus S will be here, right? This will be your latus rectum. How you will find it? This is the vertex A. Vertex is 0, 0, right? How you will find focus? Now this type of parabola, it is x square is equal to minus 4ay. Okay, you have to find the value of a here. What is the value of a? Or you can just write minus 4ay. X square is equal to 4ay. Find the value of a. So 4a is equal to what? Minus 9. A will be equal to what? Minus 9 by 4. Okay. So a is minus 9 by 4. So 0, comma, minus 9 by 4. You have got the focus. Okay. What will be the end of focus? This will be minus 9 by 4, comma, twice, 2 times of this. So 18 by or 9 by 2. And this will be this point. This is, let's say, x. This point, let's say, y. So y will be minus 9 by 4 into 2 times, comma, and this is in the negative sign. So minus 9 by 2. This will be the ends of latus rectum. What will be the equation of directrix? So this point will be 0, comma 9 by 4. So equation of directrix will be y is equal to 9 by 4. Isn't it? Yes or no? You just need to find the equation of these lines. See, it's just we have changed x to y. That's it. We have done only that part. And we have kept the x's in the same direction. Is that clear? So this is your directrix. Okay. This is your S is your focus, A is your vertex, and length of latus rectum. Length of latus rectum will be 2 times of y. 2 times of A in this case. 2a is how much? 2a or 4a? Length of latus rectum? 4a, no? 4 times of A, sorry. 4 times of A. 4 times of A is what? 4 into 9 by 4. Because we are calculating only the magnitude, so 9 unit is the length of latus rectum. Modulus. Okay. Solve one more problem. So the parabola given to you is y square is equal to minus 8x. Find out. Or do make some changes. X square is equal to minus 10y. Same type of problem. Yeah, minus 10y. Find out the focus, the vertex, everything. Find out. Guys, are you able to understand, or do I need some more? Do you need more elaboration? Do you need more elaboration? Hari, Sri Kruti.
Sir, yes, sir, you can understand.
You so find out, tell me the answer of these, Shri Kruti.
Sir, A is minus 5 by 2. Sir.
Okay, focus. A is, what is A?
Minus 5 by 2.
Okay, so A means small a, you are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, don't tell me those values. Tell me the coordinates of focus.
Sir, 0, comma minus 5 by 2.
0, comma.
Minus 5 by 2. Sir.
Okay. Okay. Tell me the vertex.
So 0, comma 0.
Origin is the vertex. Very good. Yes. Others. Directrix.
Sir, it's 5 by 2.
What 5 by 2? Equation of directrix. What 5 by 2? I'm saying equation of equation cannot be without x and y. See, when we are drawing the directrix, this is the directrix, right? So this is a line, straight line. You have to tell me equation of this straight line. Tell me.
Y
See,
is equal to 5 by 2.
Yes, y is equal to 5 by 2. Okay. Okay. Length of lattice rectum.
That's minus 10.
See, length cannot be negative. You always see length. You always have to write modulus of 4a. I'm sorry, I should have written it here itself. Where is it? Length of lattice rectum is modulus of 4 times of a. See, the thing is, in different books, it's been used different way. So some books, it will define lattice rectum as types of parabola as x square is equal to minus 4ay. I'm just defining x square is equal to 4ay. Here the value of a will be negative, and here you will get a positive. That's the difference. Okay, but overall it will remain same. Okay, so yes, modulus of 4a. A value you have got 5 by. Yeah, tell me what is, how much? Yes,
Sir,
sir.
it's
10 unit. Can anyone draw the parabola with these data? With these data, these are the given data. Can you draw the parabola? So let's try to do it. Okay, I'll just. Okay, so first always we will draw the axis. See, the vertex is at the origin. Okay, so vertex here, it is the vertex. Let's say A is the vertex, this. Okay, now focus is a 0, minus 5. So somewhere here, S is 0, minus 5 by 2. And we also know the equation of directrix, that means the straight line. That will be here, right? So this line equation we know, y is equal to 5 by 2. This is the equation of this line. Okay, so these many informations are already available to us, x and y. Also, the length of lattice rectum, okay, doesn't matter, but of course 10 units it is. So we have the parabola. That means if the focus is in the downward side, parabola will open its mouth in that direction, right? So this is the parabola we are talking about here. Okay, so this is the parabola directrix, and this is the lattice rectum. Okay, so this is lattice rectum. What will be the end points of lattice rectum? Let's say this is 1 point, and this is another point. So let's say if this is x and this is y, can you tell me the coordinate of x and y? Anyone? What will be the coordinate of x? Hari? Shri Kruti, you tell me the coordinate of y.
Sir, y is minus 5/2.
Okay, see, minus 5/2, so it is always there, minus 5/2. See, I'm not asking the equation of this line. Let us write down the end point, y. So it's a point, no? So it will be having a coordinate. So y value will be minus 5/2. X value will be what?
5/4.
Are you sure? See, okay, let's see this parabola again. See, if this is a comma 0, endpoints are, see the endpoints. One endpoint is a comma 2a and another endpoint is a comma minus 2a, right? Now see this parabola. Okay, here we have made one mistake. So it is it should be minus 9/4 comma minus 9/2. I have written opposite. So this is 9/2 comma minus 9/4. I'm asking these two coordinates, x and y. So what will be the coordinates here? See, y coordinate is minus 5/2. That is fine, both. What will be the x coordinate? See, y coordinate means in this xy plane I'm asking. I'm not saying, okay, let me change the name. I think this is also making a problem. So let's name it P and this point Q. So the coordinate of P will be how much? Minus 10, and this will be plus 10. Sorry, 5, not 10. Where is it? Straight line, waves, conic section. Okay. It will be minus 5 and 5. Minus 5 and 5. You understood why? Because if this is A, it should be 2A. And if this again is A, it should be minus 2A. Okay. A here is 5/2. That's what we have calculated. Right? Right? Okay. Let's do one more problem. Same concept. Now see, the vertex of the parabola is given is 0, 0. Okay, it is passing through. Okay, directrix is also given. Directrix is x is equal to minus 6. Okay, and focus is 6, 0. Find the equation of parabola. Find the equation of parabola. How you will find it? See, my suggestion is always first try to draw the parabola. Okay, everything will get cleared out. Okay, first thing it's given. Okay, so this is y and this is x. Now you are given the focus. Focus is given somewhere 6, 0, right? That means directrix, and directrix is obviously it will be minus 6, 0. Will pass through minus 6, 0, and it is given here. So directrix, this line is x is equal to minus 6. Okay, it is given. And what else? And its vertex is also given, that it is passing through origin 0, 0. That means the parabola that we are looking for is some parabola, because the focus is this side. So of course the mouth will be opening this side, right? In general, we know it is 2a comma, sorry, a comma 0, a comma 0. Now what's the value of a? What is a here? 6.
6, sir.
6. And so if you get the value of a, okay, and what type of parabola is this? Y square is equal to 4ax, isn't it? Now you just substitute the value of a. So y square will be 4 into a is 26 into x. So y square will be 24x is the equation of this parabola. Got it? Once you get the value of a, you can find the length of latus rectum. Fine. So length of latus rectum will be equal to 4 times of A, which is 4 into 6, which is 24 unit. Now endpoints, this point is A comma 2A. So this will be A, already we know 6 comma, this is in the negative side, so minus 12, and this will be 6, 12. Understood this point? So this is point P and this is point Q. Got it? Shall we solve one more problem based on similar type of problem? Okay, so you are given directrix is y is equal to 3, okay, and focus is given 0 comma minus 3. Find the equation of parabola. Find the equation of parabola. See, always you need to find the value of A. For why I have drawn this parabola, because it will clear out what type of parabola is this. Okay, so if you this will always satisfy these points. Okay, this parabola. How you will do it? What will be the value of A? See, focus is always it is either 0 A comma 0 or 0 comma A. Okay, focus. So in this case it is 0 comma A. That means what type of parabola is this? See, I'll just draw a rough diagram, X and Y. Now see, the focus is given 0 minus 3. That means here somewhere focus 0 minus 3 it is given. If the focus is this side and the vertex is here and the directrix is also given in the positive side, y is equal to 3. This is the directrix. That means this will be the vertex, origin will be the vertex. So the parabola will be mouth opening downward. Okay, so this is the parabola we are looking for. All right, understood or not? This is the parabola we are looking for. Focus is given, vertex is given. Now this is 0. What will be the value of A? Focus will be 0 comma A. So A is what? Minus 3. A is minus 3 or 3, you can say. In this case, it is minus A. So A is 3. Right? 3 or minus 3, whatever. You will always get the value. A comma 0 comma A. So A is minus 3. Okay, let's say A is minus 3. So what type of parabola is this? It is mouth opening downward. So it is x square is equal to 4ay. This type of parabola. So x square is equal to 4 into A. A is how much? Minus 3 into y. So x square is equal to minus 12y. So this is the parabola we are looking for. Understood? Do you have any? Shri Kruti, do you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you have any doubt here? The focus. See, there are two types of parabola we studied. One is this type of parabola. Okay. And one is this type of parabola. Okay. So these are the two. So this is y square is equal to 4ax and this is x square is equal to 4ay. Now if A is positive, see this is A is positive. A is positive. So you will get this type of parabola. If A is negative, you will get this type of parabola. Y square is equal to minus 4ax. Also in some books it is written, but you can write y square is equal to 4ax where A is negative. Okay. Now in this parabola, mouth opening upward, A is positive. Okay. If you are getting any a parabola which is like this, so here A is x square is equal to 4ay. A is negative. Understood? A will be positive here, A is negative here. In some books it is written x square is equal to minus 4ay, because A, they all want the value of A to be positive. Understood? Is it okay? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So we will end the class here. Solve all the problems of exercise 11.1 and 11.2. I think the concepts that you know right now, you'll be able to solve all the problems. It won't be a problem for you guys. Okay. So exercise 11.1 and 11.2, you'll be able to solve all the problems. Tomorrow we'll start ellipse. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.